coming in from all over the world, terrifying machines rising out of these meteors.
In a world where there's aliens, conspiracy theories, rolling blackouts, and the looming end of whether or not we can afford a carton of eggs, the Critics Collective brings you yet another review. I mean, at least with all the crazy stuff happening in the world, we can go ahead and keep you entertained. Hit the subscribe button, like, and comment for more. Now, this one is brand new. It's on Amazon Prime, only on Prime, and I will speak to where else you can find this, or you should be able to find this. This is called War of the Worlds. And if you're sitting there having deja vu, no, I'm not talking Tom Cruise. No, I'm not talking about an epic director taking you through something. I'm talking about a director richly. I'm talking about it's Ice Cube, it's Eva Longoria. And this is something completely different in the same universe that we're living in right now. Crazy concept, right? So I'm going to go over my highs and lows, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and then we're going to go ahead and rate this, and you're going to be on your way. And I like to hope after this, just like so many other reviews we've done, you'll look back and say, he told me that we should have watched this, or maybe we shouldn't have watched it. So let's see what IMDb says about this. It says a grounded sci-fi film in the vein of District 9 that touches the theme of privacy versus surveillance. It is very interesting. I'm just gonna say the cons of this movie was, at times it felt like this movie was a parody. It felt like, I know it says in the vein. You ever seen a nurse, respectfully, difficult job, miss the vein multiple times on you or someone else? And whatever you feel about that's normally not positive, that's what I'm going with. It's going to be one of those, guys. Let's buckle in. Now, the other con I would say about it is it just seemed like this was shot in one take. There are scenes that you can go back to where it seems like they're doing something else in the background. Like, not everybody's on the same page. There's a scene where Ice Cube, not spoiling anything, and even if I was, I'm helping you. I really am. Dad's helping. Listen, there's a scene where Ice Cube has to put, I'm not going to say what it is. He's doing something in a red room where it's like a hallway, and it looks like he's laughing. Like he's laughing. This is an intense scene, right? And it looks like he's laughing. That's not just him. There's a lot of people in it where it just seems like they're not acting. They're not acting. Now, I know we talked about G20, which is on Amazon Prime. We talked about the overacting, but I'll take that one. Oh, I'll take that one. Go check that review out. Now, another con for this is that it was too long. It's too long of a movie. It's an hour and 30 minutes. The rating, PG-13. There were some things I don't think was PG-13, but if you're going to put PG-13, and there's other movies and shows we've talked about where it seems like it's edgier than that, but at least it's entertaining. This one should have just went all rated R and just gave us everything, and maybe that would have made up for some stuff. Let's go into another con. Another con is that I watched this so you don't have to watch this. I promise you, the only way you'll like this movie is if you just like to watch stuff. And don't get me wrong, you already know what my rating's going. I still like to watch stuff. If you watch a lot of the reviews that we do on here, I'm the one that loves to go digging in the DVD crate, blowing the dust off of something, or going to one of those smaller streaming, companies, and like let their algorithm tell me what to watch. I'm fine with it. Grab my popcorn and snacks here in the Panther's Den. Now, the good thing about this movie, the great, excellent thing about this movie is that it's over. It's it doesn't happen often. Why sit there and say, man, that's something. This is a movie that should be on like Sci-Fi channel, not the Sci-Fi channel where it's like, it's good sci-fi. It's like that 3 a.m. Like if you were younger, it's what you hear in the infomercials. That's this movie. When you watch like TNN, TBS, some of those older programs, and you're watching a movie that you really enjoy, like Happy Gilmore. Check out our review for Happy Gilmore too. You'll watch it and they'll fade to a commercial, right? And you're like, oh, this is the best part. And they don't even come back at the part you want. They're cutting up the fucking movie. And at the end of the movie, the credits just, they just zoom across the screen like, damn, they're trying to get the next one going. That's what this one fits for. In the future, you're going to see, I'm going to be an old man. I'm just like, oh, What's on TV? Oh, it's that war. Oh, and I'm not gonna be able to hit the remote. I don't know where the remote is. The grandkids have moved the remote. I'm just gonna be sitting there watching the credits go really fast. And you know what? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and rate this thing. You already know what the rating is. I've talked 5 minutes about this, and that's 5 minutes too long. But we go from a 5, which is excellent. It's not going to get it. Good, not going to get it. Average, number 3, not going to get it. 2, below average, not going to get it. That is what our rating system goes. It's 1 and 0 left. Can you guess what I'm going to rate this movie? Well, before I give you the rating, hit the subscribe button, like, and comment for more. We would greatly appreciate it. Now, first off, whenever I massacre a movie as such as I do with the way of the words and the tongue that I use when I use it, I just want to say some of the actors, I enjoyed some of the actors. And the kids, Eva Longoria did a great job. Ice Cube necessarily didn't do a bad job, but Ice Cube does what Ice Cube does, which is he's Ice Cube. Now, I don't know him personally, but I like to think we've all seen a lot of Ice Cube's movies, and I think we have a generalization that Ice Cube plays Ice Cube. I'm not wrong with it. I'm not mad at it. Make that money, Ice Cube. Make that money. This is 0. This is a 0. This, again, I'm doing a generalization. It's a 0 because I think most people, with the time they have, the budgets and all this other stuff, you're watching the smaller studios. We did a K-pop anime on Netflix review. Go check that one out. And then you have Elio, which was a Disney Pixar, big budget, and you're watching the contrast of what was entertaining, what was good, and what was well received. You're watching right now Superman. Check out that review and the review for Fantastic Four. You're watching it. People want more. They want a good pacing. They want a good story, and this doesn't give it to them in the way that it's presented. But at least if you got Prime, it's free 99. And if you enjoy just watching anything, I think you'll enjoy it. But I think a general station dad doesn't approve of this. There's so much out there to go ahead and watch. So the hunting wise, not going to say anything. But anyways, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. We greatly appreciate that. Check out the links we have in our videos. We're kind of selling some things and things that we're behind for brands. And if you click those links and make a purchase, we get a kickback, and we greatly appreciate that. Until next time, check out some of these videos we have and click a allow.